You're right, guys, Shay here, Uneven Mount. Hope you guys are well. So, Andre Russell, this absolute fucking mercenary. Just wanted to have a quick chat about him. It really pissed me off, to be honest with you, when I saw him out in Sri Lanka playing this bang average tournament, the LPL tournament, Lanka Premier League. And obviously his teammates, his fellow countrymen, West Indies, toiling away in New Zealand, getting battered in the T20 series. Andre Russell, he played last year's World Cup, but hardly had any kind of game time for the West Indies going into it. But still, made his way into the setup for the World Cup. And I wonder if Andre Russell will play next year in next year's World Cup, because I can guarantee you, if the World Cup happened this year, this T20 World Cup, which is obviously meant to be in Australia, he'd have played it. And next year, he's probably going to play in the World Cup, and that will really piss me off. This guy should have been playing for the West Indies. If he only wants to play T20 cricket, no problem. What this guy can't do, forget about picking and choosing series. This guy's basically picking and choosing franchise tournaments and only playing World Cups. I mean, it's an absolute disgrace, to be honest. If he was carrying an injury, fair play. I wasn't aware of that going into the West Indies series. Maybe he wasn't available to when they flew. Obviously to fly and quarantine, etc., and then play. But then the LPL obviously was there. He's obviously fit. Fit again. He's playing the LPL. I just think it's just the same old Andre Russell. All that me. He should be playing for the West Indies a lot more than he does if he is going to represent them in major tournaments. That's a fact. There's no fucking way he should be just literally saying, I'll play with franchise shit, any old fucking league that takes me on and pays me a few dollars, and then when World Cup rolls around, okay, I'll play. Sorry. No. He needs to play more for the West Indies. He should be playing every T20 game were available. IPL, I can understand. Everything else, no mate. One thing I would say is, though, why is he not playing the BBL? I don't get it. Why is he not been picked up for the BBL? I don't understand why not one of those sides would have picked him up. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments, because I'm a bit confused about that. Why didn't Andre Russell? Why is he not playing the BBL? Why is he playing his LPL? This guy will play in the T20 tournament. Just send him a contract, he'll sign it. So, as long as the money's right, obviously. But for me, it's like I just can't stand the fact that picking franchise over country. Sometimes it happens. You see with the IPL, the major tournaments, but it's every time with Andre Russell, it seems, pretty much every single time. I just don't get it. It just annoys me. So he needs to show more commitment if he's going to play next year. If he has any intention of playing next year's World Cup, then he needs to be playing games leading into that, because West Indies need to know about the balance of the side, and if they can rely on Andre Russell to be there for them when they need him. Karen Pollard is obviously the captain of the T20 side now, which is a fantastic move from the WICB. Karen Pollard also kind of put in the same bracket a couple of years ago, just another T20 mercenary, go around the world playing everywhere. But obviously he's realised now at 33 years old, he wants to play for his country more and more before he hangs them up. He might put, I imagine that, I'm not saying necessarily next year's World Cup, but I think the 2022 T20 World Cup, he might pack it in. Karen Pollard, don't want to lead him to those two World Cups and pack it in. Fair enough, be 35 then. But he's obviously taken a bit of a stance, and he said, I'm going to be available for my country, even though he's also another T20 mercenary, let's be honest. But he's obviously watered it down a little bit, and obviously now he's available for his country because he's captain, which is great. I think he does a good job, and he's playing well for them. Why can't you have a chat with Andre Russell? Even obviously he knows him very well. I'm sure they're really good buddies. They are good buddies. So have a chat with him and say, listen, why don't you make yourself available? Why are you playing this LPL shit? Why are you playing for us? For helping us out in New Zealand? They've been battered there. They've been splattered all over the ground. So it's just disappointing, really. Just a bit annoying. So anyway, that's it, really. A bit of a rant, really. Quick rant about this. Let me know your thoughts below. What's your thoughts? Is it fair that Andre Russell's not playing for his country? Do you feel he's good enough just simply not to play in these bilateral series? It's just literally pick and choose the major series and obviously the global tournaments. Do you think that's okay? If you do, let me know your thoughts below. If you like the content, please do like, comment, subscribe, as I always say. And hopefully I will see you on the next one. Cheers.